It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Boston Celtics. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Bledsoe to Matthews. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Walker with the basketball. Down two. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Kemba Walker. Has a look. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. Giannis in control of the basketball. Two-point advantage. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Walker. Over to the right side. Walker, his first effort, off the mark. Good, off a spin.
And that's a dig at the defender's pride. You can't have someone spinning and splashing like that at the start of the game.
Hayward to Cantor. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 5-point game. To Cantor. The Bucks clear the rebound. Middleton to Adetokounmpo. Celtics have it. Giannis Adetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Middleton. Shot from the lane won't go. Brown with it up top. Down 5. To Kemba Walker. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Here comes the screen. Lopez there to get the rebound. Bledsoe to Adetokounmpo. Williams got the rebound. To Hayward. And it's Cantor. Missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Adetokunbo. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Giannis with it up top. Leads 5. To Gasol. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
With the flush, taking on all comers. Deep three at the buzzer. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
It's a second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Long heave from 3/4 court. That ends the period. The Bucks with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 8. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Adetokunbo. Screen coming. Adetokunbo. To Hill. George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Walker. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kemba Walker. Giannis in control of the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Hill to Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. It's the Celtics with the rebound.
Make the next one, make the next one.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To Marcus Smart. To Walker.
Watch that cutter.
5 seconds to shoot. The Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. George Hill to Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Timeout Boston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kemba Walker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Middleton to Bledsoe. George Hill. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Walker into the front court. His team down 9.
Get over, get over.
Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't get the bounce. And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nikola Mirotic. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Boston with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Bledsoe with it up top. The lead is 11. Hill to Bledsoe. And a 5-second back-to-the-basket violation is called. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown. Entering the game for the Bucks, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Walker to Hayward. To Kemba Walker. From the painted area, won't go down. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it.
Shot, man. Shot, boy.
And he makes them both.
Hey, shoot.
Giannis with it up top. The lead stands at 9. To Bledsoe. Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Walker. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Boston secures the rebound. Brown into the front court. Down 11. Trying to cash in to the outside. Bledsoe. Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward.
Screen, screen, screen.
Flushes it home. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Giannis in control of the basketball. It's an 11-point game. It goes down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
I got one. I got one. I got one.
Chris Middleton with a piece. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks in command of this one.
Thanks, Ed. The Bucks dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Celtics did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Bench points.
The Boston Celtics were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Kemba Walker didn't exactly light it up in the first half. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Hayward. To Cantor. And it's Cantor. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Giannis shoots with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Gordon Hayward, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Bledsoe with it up top. His team on top by 13. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Walker to Hayward. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Hayward. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hey, you got the screen right,
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Hayward. Has a chance. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock to Adetokunbo. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Brown with it up top. Trailing by 15. To Cantor. Oh, he missed a short one there. He buries it off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Boston.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
George Hill to Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24. Middleton. Well defended. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Off the assist.
The assist from number 7, Jaylen.
Bledsoe with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Here comes the screen. Middleton to Bledsoe. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Trevor Booker up against the Spaniard. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first.
For Boston, number 55, Joakim Noah. Number 37, Jimmy.
And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the second. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys leading by 14. Deep 2 there, won't go. Brown into the front court. He'll run the offense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Short jumper won't fall. The quarter comes to an end. The Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Smart shot, no good. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 12. Middleton gets it in the left corner. To Middleton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Jaylen Brown. Screen coming.
Screen come on the left. Cut it.
Jumper's good.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Bledsoe to Lopez. Oh, emphatic slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Jaylen Brown. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Come on, that's me.
Bledsoe to Middleton. To Bledsoe. For three. And Eric Bledsoe, tough make there. You can't fault the defender. It's a three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Marcus Smart. To Brown, down low. Shot from the lane won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Shot from in close, no good. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Brown with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. To Marcus Smart. In the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for Boston, number 8.
Eric Bledsoe with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Walker with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's dancing with danger. Kemba Walker left wide open, and he drills it for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Shot by Lopez off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Walker off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Team shops, including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Walker to Hayward. Five on the shot clock. Has a look. Hayward unable to connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks.
Put one in the win column with a solid performance.
And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Celtics didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Boston Celtics lost this game on the scoreboard, obviously, but they really lost this game by not being physical enough. Again and again, they allowed the ball to get inside, and once it was there, it was getting scored. A lot. Overall, they struggled the most with it in the first half.
Player of the game.
I'll take Tacumpo.
Read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
was gold.
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose,